And what happened to those deals? And
the industry is funny. It's like a game of shoots and ladders. It really all depends on right place, right time, right record. So many elements need to be in place in order for it to work.
Right, like a pilot on TV. It doesn't mean necessarily you're the next Seinfeld.
Right, and it doesn't necessarily mean, because you have a record deal because you're touring, you need it. Or you're, like, hugely rich, or...
If you have a music video, you're famous.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Like, I have many music videos. That doesn't really mean anything.
You talk about right place, right time, right, image. The stars have to align. Just like the show, was that for you?
Definitely.
Because you went through a metamorphosis that we watched on national television.
I came into the show at a time where, I was just kind of like, this is getting to be ridiculous, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to play janky bars and keep pulling teeth.
When I met you, you seemed tired. You did. You seemed tired. Like, that grind seemed like it was getting to you.
It really was. Like, the fire in me, it was a low, dim light. Like, I just didn't really have the spark anymore.
What relit it?
Those chairs turning around. It was another chance. It was the world telling me, you're not supposed to quit.
You obviously brought the house down. Everybody was up on their feet.
On the show, I really feel like I went from being a girl to a woman, and, it lit the fire in me again.
People ask me all the time, what does it take to do well in The Voice? And I say, right song, right time. That seems to be something special. For you, it was really Roxanne by The Police.
Yeah.
And your wardrobe change and sort of everything that lined up when you did that performance. Tell me about it.
I basically got back to myself, and I got back to why I got into music to begin with, and, the people who inspired me, and I decided to break it down, learn it on guitar, and build the song up how I would sing it. I basically just took the song and made it something that would be on my album.
Christina said something interesting after I think that performance. She said, I love about you is that it seems like you black out on stage, and I can relate to that.
I don't think of what the audience or what people are thinking of me. I just think of what I'm projecting, the communication that I'm giving across, and really owning each word, and almost as if what I'm singing, I feel like I'm kind of tasting each word as it comes out of my mouth.
You make it to the final four. Why Freebird?
I went back to my hair. I was going back to my roots.
How many different hairstyles and colors did you have in season 2 of The Voice?
Just too many.
Is there a Sims tracker on that?
I didn't want that to overshadow,
But it seemed like you hit the crescendo.
Yeah.
You did it all, and you said your piece.
It was the statement of the song, If I Leave Here Tomorrow, Will You Still Remember Me?
Right.
It was like, this is the last performance. This is basically the last time, for now, that I'm going to get to stand on this big of a stage and sing to millions and millions and millions of people. What do you want to say?
And then something interesting happens, and Jermaine Paul, who opened up his appearance on the show by singing an Avril Lavigne song, and then moved into the battle rounds and did a Billy Ocean song, and then sang a Journey song in Open Arms, and left this sort of feeling like, what, have we seen the best of Jermaine Paul? Like, this guy was a backup singer for Alicia Keys. Is he going to murder an R&B song? Because he's yet to show us that card.
Right.
And sure enough, on a night where you pick a song about a statement in classic rock, he comes out and does I Believe I Can Fly. And it might have been his Roxanne. It might have been his right song at the right time.
I feel like certain people on the show had their moments and their songs where they shined the brightest that night, and I definitely feel like he had his moment. When he first started singing, I literally had to stop and, walk out of the changing room and watch, because I was just like...
What were you thinking?
I was thinking...
He's killing the song and my show.
You had that in your back pocket, you sneaky, sneaky man.
Right. Well, we know from these shows in the past, too, that people that don't win obviously go on to do quite well at times, and sometimes it's an easier path to success.
Right. I feel like anyone that's been on the show has an incredible voice, and it's up to them now to just take what they can out of it.
Right. What will your album sound like? For fans of yours that saw you on The Voice, is it going to be kind of the early Juliet Simms, or is it going to be somewhere maybe towards the end there with, your deconstruction of the Police and potentially more of a poppy approach to some regard?
I feel like the world, and I feel like America, is craving that kind of raw, organic Americana rock sound again. And I feel like my album would definitely have pop sensibility, but keeping the integrity as well with the gritty and raw, organic rock sound.
Right. You were such a great addition to the show, second season. It was so much fun. Thanks so much,
Thank
Juliet.
you, Carson, very much.
See you soon.
Yes,
Good luck.
thank you.